Let's quickly talk about the most effective and consistent way to gain RP in Season 18. As you can see on the Season 18 point system chart here, the negatives and positives are both much higher and lower than the Season 17 rank system, which is going to make it very hard to get to top 10 as the lobbies are going to be more competitive. Now, before we start, it is very important to understand how the lobbies are going to play out. It's going to be very similar to the style of ALGS, where teams drop in loot as fast as they can and get to the zone to hold a defensible position for the final rounds. Basically, what you're going to want to do to effectively gain rank points consistently this season is you're going to want to drop into a high density loot environment. This will allow you to loot faster than your opposing teams because there's more loot in a smaller area. At any point during this looting process, you're going to want your controller legend to scan the ring console if there is one. If you don't have a controller legend, you should probably be running one. While not necessary, it is definitely recommended. Once you have that ring information and your loot, you will be able to get to the zone as fast as you can. It is effectively a race to whoever can get the best position, or really any position within the final rounds. Now, once you're in this building, you are not safe. You are going to want to constantly be leveling up your armors off opposing teams while managing your resources. You can't run out of shields and you can't run out of ammo. That's very important. Now, the teams that loot slow, the teams that play edge, they are not going to have a spot in the zone, and they will be forced to push you to take your spot, as if they don't push you, they will be shredded and held out of zone by every single team. Constant vigilance and showing presence can help you deter these teams from pushing you and may influence them into pushing another team that is posted up in a building. Now, we have to keep in mind that some of these teams actually play this way as a specific strategy. It is called playing edge, and what they do is they loot more. They spend more time looting, they get superior weaponry, and then as the zones close, they just push a team in a building and take it from you. These aggressive edge playing teams are the apex predators in the lobby. They enjoy the challenge of pushing a building, but that doesn't mean that you can just run away. You must fight them for it. Remember, the building is your friend. The longer you can keep them outside the building with your catalyst spikes or caustic traps, the higher the chance of them being shot in the back by other surrounding teams will be. I know that was a lot of information, you guys, but hopefully you learned something. It basically just boils down to whether you will choose to play edge or to play the zone.